What's good? It's Chigozy. It's May 23rd, 2018. That's 23/5, 23.5 added to itself, you get 47. So think about it. Look, a huge volcanic lava fountain flows in Hawaii. Watch now on this 47 related dates. Remember the first Hawaiian eruption, whatever they're saying the name of that one was? That erupted in a date with 47 numerology. So now, I didn't even that's not why I was saying that. I was saying that because this is a routine date for the Freemasons, the Scottish Rite Freemasons, which is your federal government. This is a day they love to put on special types of propaganda. And then I look up and I see this. Yeah, this literally just came up. I mean, so there you have it. They like to use 47 with these Hawaiian propaganda events with the volcano. So if you want to watch this play from the federal government, you can. But really, the reason I'm making this video is because whenever I get too caught up with other things, I don't make a video for a while. I know there's things like people will say, make a video on this, make a video on that. Well, if I haven't made a video for a while, I just get on the propaganda and just record as much as I can in a short amount of time because I don't want to now address what you wanted me to talk about and just, half-ass it, rush through it, try to make it connect or whatever, instead of taking my time to do it. So we're just going to click through some of the propaganda. This video will be no more than 5-10 minutes long. I mean, just the fact that we're documenting how they have this type of propaganda on 23/5 is already a video in itself. That's all you need to see as to how this is more propaganda by the numbers. A judge sides with parents and rules their 30-year-old son must move out. I mean, you saw what the son looks like, right? Beard, long hair, glasses. Guys, this is an actor for the federal government. Think about it. I say it all the time. Very stereotypical people. Even this, progressive women score big wins in Southern primaries. So for the South, we have the overweight black woman. We have the just typical, with the military cuts, North Korean looking man, Kim Jong-un, because, they're so bland over there. Everything's all the same. That's what giving us that type of propaganda. Him, his dad, his grandpa all have the same type of style. Donald Trump, the rich. I keep forgetting he's supposed to be the rich businessman, the rich real estate investor. I keep forgetting that that's like what everyone knows him as. Because on this channel, what is he? He's nothing else than a Saturnian thelemic actor. That's all he is. A theatrical stage performer participating in propaganda. All of these people are. So, Saturn 30, Jesuit 30. But, again, this is a good video where without the numbers, you can see how it's all stereotypical propaganda. Literally, they could have given us any other looking person, but it's got to be the guy with the glasses, the beard, the long hair, fitting these stereotypes. And how are they propagating these stereotypes? Through the TV, through the movies, through Netflix. And why is this even front page news? A judge sides with the parents and rules that their 30-year-old son must move out. America 32, Agenda 32, Scottish 32, 2-minute 9-second video, Masonic 29, Prophecy 29. A 30-year-old man didn't get the message that it was time to move out of his parents' home, even after they left him 5 notices and an offer of cash to help find new digs. For up 5, you get 42, like Saturn. So Saturn 42 and 30. The guy's 30. S exception. 1 plus 9 is 10. Reducing once, you get 30. This can be one of my least detailed videos. Like, I literally am only making this video because I want to get something out before I go on and do all the other things I've been doing. But, his name is Michael 33. That's what I'm saying. The son's name then is Michael. They give us a 33 name for the actor. 33. And then I want to point out how the same sums to 51, and I didn't call this out when I was reading it, but I always like to think, because they always like to usually say, 5 notices and 1 offer. But even 5 notices and an offer, so 5 and 1, 51, the same sums to 51. Federal, 51, 33, 138, 139. See? Michael and federal have the same gematria, because this is federal government propaganda and they're branding it with this actor. See? Exactly. All I'm doing, you notice I just hit record. I'm just freestyling, showing how it's all federal government propaganda, and it's so easy every single time. I show you how, gematria aside, I mean, look at another picture of him. I mean, look at this shit. I show you what he looks like, how he's so stereotypical. I show you then how it's by the numbers, how they like to put their favorite numbers for Freemasonry inside this. Look at this Duper's Delight. Unbelievable.
Parents have taken their
Wednesday, May. So this probably came out. This came out the 22nd. So say the date numerology in there. Day with 223 days remaining, 142nd day of the year, Masonic 223, Masonic 38, day with life lesson number 38, day with 47 numerology. Freemasons all about number 47, sitting their comments at 47 degrees, in tribute to Euclid's 47th problem, which is about establishing a foundation. Foundation sums to 47. If we're at 42, you get 142. And then, today, Masonry, Zionism, Federal, 39. This is for that 2, 3.5, so just looking out for more propaganda, looking at these numbers. Saturn 21, 93. Thelema, 64 to reflection, 28. Thelema, Israel, Zion, Saturn day on 23/5. Expect Donald Trump doing some crazy shit today. Donald Trump 48. He's going to be a heavily pieced inside this news today. Just wait. And there's going to be plenty more propaganda fitting that as well. Don't even be surprised if, NASA, SpaceX, just because we get some Saturnian numbers. And Sky Shredder Freemasonry sums to 143, as above, so below, 222. Or out of Chaos 222. For 33, you get 66. So Rotondo is the name of the... So his name is Michael Rotondo, so we gotta do his first and last name. Might as well see his name in full. But I mean, it's a Michael... Oh, God. Just think about how many Michaels are in the news. So many. I mean, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Guys, they're doing it on purpose. Michael Rotondo, 226. Look at this shit. So he's 30 years old. His name sums to 73, the 21st prime. Saturn 21, Saturn 73, and AOW Kabbalah. And then time equals 20. His name sums to 71, the 20th prime number. If you're at 226, you get 93. So his name sums to 226. That number connected to Saturn. That's why there was a February 26, 1993 World Trade Center bombing. Again, another real-world example of this pattern. See? And keep in mind, this event came out, it was published on the 22nd, a date with 222, oh, that's today, excuse me. So no, it came out the 22nd. But again, if you're new here, it's not me making it work. Like, understand, they're publishing it yesterday, but it's front page news today. They're updating it today. Like, they're trying to get these all in. And I'm trying to help you point them out. So please never think it's me trying to prove my point with this. No. I didn't ask them to make him look like that. I didn't ask them to make his name Michael, and Rotondo as well. Masonic 38, Jewish 88, 34, 38, 101 to 26 prime, Mason 26, murder 34, death killing murder 38. Think about it, getting removed, ejected from his house. See? That whole trope. That's why Rotondo is getting used to 38. Eject, id, 38, plenty more. Reject, 38. So I think that's it. I mean, there's no point making this video long when I'm really trying to keep it short. But I'm clicking through these pieces so we can see more propaganda and more numbers. So I clicked on this. It's another example of me not making things work. Like I clicked on this to look for a death, killing, murder number because they're saying Yosemite hiker dies in fall from half-dome cables. We don't get those numbers here, and I'm admitting it. But it doesn't matter. Look what they're updating it. 58, 508. See, it doesn't matter what I think or what I predict or anything. It's what's inside the Freemasonic propaganda. Freemasonry, 38 or 58. United States, 58. All those things they love, 58. In God We Trust, We the People, Secret Society, Rosicrucian, all 58. And then here, the Rosicrucians are updating their propaganda. This is propaganda from the Rosicrucian Order, which is the same thing as the federal government, the Freemasons coming out of that. 508. See? So, you see that there. Death. We have it here. So it wasn't here in the update time. It was in the video. It is the Freemasons, the Zionist Jews, the Jesuit Order, which is the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, branding this propaganda up there, but then giving you the pattern I was looking for right here. 25-second video. I just said I was looking for the numbers of death. 25. Death, killing, or murder. And we get death right here. It's just undeniable what type of propaganda this is. I always explain it before we see it. Always explain it before we see it, and it comes out inside the propaganda. You know, Half Dome, Israel, Thelema numbers. Probably some ritual on that. But, you know, that's all I clicked on. That was for the numbers. Killing 43 around 4:30. So we got killing number right here. 4 also connected to death. 43. See? 4:30 p.m. So I said death numbers. I was looking for killing numbers. Killing 43. Right here. Just want to see what Yosemite, whatever you pronounce it. Just want to see what that sums to. Okay. 39. You know, masonry numbers. Masonry sums to those. Not 111. Just want to see how much time we're in. Oh, 12 minutes. It's already way longer than I wanted. But perfect way to end the video right there. 221, the Bavarian Illuminati 221, Saturn 21. Who is this? Look at this. Look at this act. How is this real? Look at this. The South Korean president, Donald Trump. Look at this shit. These are 2 stage performers for the federal government. Can I be any more clear? Look at that shit. This is crazy. So, Saturn 21, Donald Trump's a Saturnian actor. 153, North Korea 53, 153, the 17th triangular number. Also, reshuffling 135 like the key of David. And I just clicked on this. Progressive women. I just want to see, okay, 1117, a lot like 117.
But for the young people who deserve
318 video. The inverse of pi, if you do, because pi is 22 divided by 7, so 7 divided by 22 is 0.318. You know, if we're out 45, you get 117. You know, there's more to go on with here that I might immediately sing, but that's fine. It just always shows the organic genuineness of this. That clearly, I don't see it all, but there's obviously things that are super easy to see, as I pointed out. You know, Saturn 21, the 9. If you wrote 9, you get 42. 45 is some Saturn mega squares. This is attorney actor Donald Trump. So take care. Driving while black. Police handcuff man for vegetation in car window. I'm guessing they thought it was weed or something. I mean, clearly it's fake news propaganda. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of 152s. Just go back and rewind this video and look for the 152s. They've been putting this a lot in this propaganda as of late. During a Western Wall ritual last year, they're doing that a lot. But death 118, sacrifice 46. V is the 22nd letter. So you don't need to reduce it. So 22 is a massive building number. That's 64. See, now this updated 732 again. So this updated 732. with Mr. Michael Rodondo. This piece of propaganda up to the, oh, now it's 6:05, but we saw earlier it was something 32. Right here, 432. See? But now it's 65. And I can't immediately say, maybe if you're paying more attention, you could probably help me point out why they're putting 65 right there. But, or if you do more research. But you notice it's updated at 432. This one, 732. You can sell it a special number to the federal government. Rudy Samuel, 31, recorded a video of his traffic stop in Winfield, Kansas. Freemasonry 139, slave, Negro, Rasta 59. You know, always looking for this number. His name sums to 131, the 32nd prime. See this? His name sums to the 32nd prime number. This piece of propaganda updated at 7:32 about a Negro 32. I've already pointed this out in some of my videos. Negro 3259, so we get the 32nd prime and 59 in his name. Right here, reversing out by the border now. See how neatly they laid it out? See how I'm literally just coasting through this propaganda. I can go days without looking at it. Because when I'm not making these videos and actively, I don't even look at it. Guys, I don't care about this shit. It's a bunch of nonsense propaganda from the federal government. I missed the royal wedding. I didn't even know. I forgot it was then. I had to ask someone, oh, it's a royal wedding? When was it? They're like, oh, it's yesterday. I don't keep up with this shit. And I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just saying I don't like this propaganda. I never did. It's a bunch of nonsense. And if you don't keep up with it either, if you don't follow it, that's great too. But if you do and like to decode it and keep up, that's great too. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like you have to expose yourself to this nonsense propaganda all the time. But you see how I don't need to even be around it. You get Freemasonry branding it. You know? Unbelievable. Reflection 32. Negro 22. 32. You know? Rudy the Negro. See? Black man. They put 29 a lot, so you can probably look through the propaganda and find that, but I think it's pretty safe to say that we've seen enough of the same evidence. So Winfield is a 46, like we're seeing earlier. For vegetation. Tisha B'Av, destructive numbers, black people 44, you know, been pointing that a lot too. That's why Obama's the 44th president, 44 years after Civil Rights Act of 1964. It's why Childish Gambino's video is a popular one. This is America, 4 minutes, 4 seconds long. So there we go. And then they ended it with it. The video of the incident has been shared some 900 times. Wrote 9, you get 42 like nigger. 942, nigger 42. That's it. So peace out. Hoping, 18 minutes. It's crazy how time flies, but nothing else in decoding this crap. Decoding this Masonic propaganda by the code. All racial, race-based, fake news propaganda. A bunch of actors. Tom Brady's a piece of shit. Bill Belichick's a piece of shit. They're both Freemasons. They're both actors for the Zionist Jews. And look, Patriots are NFL's version of a Netflix drama. Do you see the fucking mocking inside this piece of propaganda? Do you see the mocking inside this piece of propaganda? That's exactly what it is. It's not NFL's version. It is Netflix's version of a Netflix drama. Netflix, the NFL is the same exact thing. This is a play from Netflix. So yes, here's a little secret. Netflix doesn't just make videotaped things. They don't make shows and just movies. They also put on theatrical stage performances. I'm not kidding. Netflix puts on theater. We just saw a bunch of them. This is all theater from Netflix. All of it. Every last drop of it is theater from Netflix. This is theater from Netflix. Donald Trump, Kim Jong-un are nothing else than actors for Netflix. They are actors for Amazon. You know, 346, more death, killing, murder, sacrifice, a sacrifice number, sacrifice 46, another sacrifice number on royal wedding propaganda. And then I was looking for a Negro number because they have the black man here, the backstory, and I knew we were going to have some like racial coding, Negro 22, 2 minute, 2 second video. So it's 122 seconds, Freemason 122. Peace out. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this video.